What's up guys, Devin here from Engearment.com. We are out camping today and testing out the FSR Aspen Lite Rooftop Tent. We also got our Sherpa roof rack clutch. It makes it look pretty cool. And also super nice because you can rack it right here so it doesn't hang over too much. And then you also, fun fact, can open the trunk back here without hitting this, which is nice. So the Aspen Lite, so this is gonna be our second part of this series. So what I've loved about it so far, this is I think 4 or 5 times taking it out, which has been great. So today, definition of weekend warrior. We got off from work. My friend Emily's over here. Yeah, she's over there. Made a great fire. So weekend warriors, that's a big market for FSR, especially with the Aspen Lite being just an ultralight tent. It's meant to pop up in seconds. It took about 30 seconds for us to get the tent all set up here, which is great. And then what I also loved is that we were able to leave town around 4:30, 4:45 right after work, get out here, grab one of our last camping spots, which it's a pretty packed day today actually. But look how nice of a spot this is. Then we were able to get the roof or ladder up, pop the tent, we're good to go. So last time we talked about kind of just what's in here. So a few things based on our first weekend or first couple weekends of camping in it, what I've loved. So first thing I've loved, super thick mesh lining right here, so it keeps you nice and warm, which has been nice in these kind of shoulder season campings or camp experiences. You also then have the bug net right here, which is good. Fun fact, again, other people may know this, I didn't. When you are camping in the FSR, well, honestly in any rooftop tent, when you go to bed at night, so even if we camped a couple weeks ago and it was about 20 degrees, which was cold, but you want to make sure that these, you have the thicker layer open, so this way you don't have condensation. So what we learned the first night is that we only had it open to like here. So this part was not uncovered, or this part, usually the cover stopped here. Well, the issue was it got super, super moist in here. And when I say moist, like it was just wet on the side of the bed, which was, again, fine. It's Colorado, it dries super quickly. But if you're in a climate where maybe, like for example, Nikita was in here last time. If you're in British Columbia or somewhere where it rains a lot, that's gonna just lead to some mold, which isn't great. So lesson tip number 1 is make sure that you have the cover open. Again, you might be thinking I might get too cold. You won't, I promise. What else do I love in here? You have your cell. The other trick is that when you set up your tent, so you'll have this little bar in here that you set up that will push it out to make sure you have all the space back behind me. The other thing you should do is that you open up over here. You are going to have your air mattress. So your mattress is down here. It's a self-inflating pad. You just want to pull the side up, flip it to the inflate side that's down here. And then with that, it'll make sure that it'll inflate for you. I'm just being an idiot right now and realizing you should then screw it in, which is great. And then other trick is when you wake up and the day you're trying to leave or trying to pack up your tent is you want to just make sure you deflate it, so it helps a lot. So again, what have I loved about the Aspen Lite FSR rooftop tent so far? 1, super great for weekend warriors. I'm excited. We're about to test out the next probably 6 weeks for camping, which is I'm thrilled about. It's also super quick and light to set up. So when we got to camp, we snagged, like I said, one of the last spots. We were then able to come on over here and start cooking our dinner. So we were able to eat before the sunset. Now we get the fire and just kind of chill and decompress from the week. So I've been really loving it. Love that it is helping me just get outside more and wanting to get outside more, just knowing we have a comfy bed to sleep on. The other thing that stay tuned, because tonight we're gonna test it out. It's super windy up here, so that's been another thing that I've loved is you don't have to deal with the tent. Like it's always very nerve-wracking to camp in a tent when it is super windy. So I'll let you know how it stands up later. But if you want to, make sure to go check out FSR for their rooftop tents and all their different adventures. And this is gonna be your Aspen Lite. Super nice. It's on our RAV4. So again, your non-traditional camper vehicle, but we're turning into an overland vehicle, so we're super excited. But make sure if you want to follow along to this intro to overlanding series, like and subscribe to Engearment.com. Check out the links in the show notes below to past videos and stay tuned for more adventures. Happy trails, happy adventuring, friends. We'll talk soon. Bye.